This only happens once a year in Phuket, and today we're taking a walk around the summer fair at Wat Chalong. Good evening and welcome back to the channel. Today has been another scorcher and I've brought you down to an area called Chalong, and we're going to be taking a look at a very special market. This one is by far the biggest one on the island. However, it only takes place one time in 1 year. It offers just about everything from food to household plants, believe it or not. So let's go and explore this market. So straight away you have the Chalong temple, or Wat Chalong as it's known locally. Very beautiful temple, and this market is set in the grounds of the temple. So not only do you have the chance to have a browse around the market, but you can also have a look around this very beautiful temple at the same time. So it's a great place to come early afternoon and then make a full afternoon and evening of this market, browsing around. So let's just start off at the front of the market. We'll head towards the main section of the temple. Now this market normally takes place around the middle of February. Today is the 14th, which is of course Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's, sweetheart. I actually forgot this morning. Yes, I forgot the date. So in the bad books, I think. But as it gets darker, all the lights will be switched on, and it's quite nice, to be honest. And if you time it right when you're on the island and this is taking place, then this is a market not to be missed, because there is a mixture of Thai and tourists here, but it's mainly dominated by a lot of Thais and expats, not so many tourists, which means on the good side the prices are very reasonable, very competitive with other parts of Thailand. And you're going to get vendors from not just Phuket, all over the southern region of Thailand. So they come from Wat Chalong, Suratani, even down as far as Tarang and Hajai and that sort of area. And there's a good mix here, as I say, that you can come and get plenty of food. It's not just market stalls, there's actually small restaurants here that are set up that you can go in and eat if you prefer, rather than just buying from the stalls. We'll have a look at that shortly. But we're going to just have a wander around, feel for the atmosphere. They normally have quite a large concert on as well within the grounds, and a big large fun fair. So if you've got children, it's a great place to drop the kids, because the prices are very reasonable to go on the rides, so you can really enjoy yourself. Now seeing that they're just cupping their hands together and saying thanks to Buddha, you will find a lot of Thai people, whenever they pass a temple of any significance, or even a temple, they will do the same gesture with their hands to Buddha. That is something that you will see quite regular. Now it isn't too busy tonight, and the reason being is it hasn't officially started yet. We're actually a couple of days early than the official start. I wanted to get down here nice and early to show you. So if you are on the island now, you know that it's taking place, and it's on for about 9 to 10 days, isn't it, Nat? Normally this takes 10 days. Yeah. So it runs roughly for about 10 days, but officially it hasn't started yet. What's that over there? See, squid. Let's go and have a look. You can see them all stacked up there. Just having a... They don't look like squid. Look like octopus. Octopus. Not squid, octopus. Don't you know your seafood?
Yeah.
Octopus, not squid.
It is squid.
Yeah, it's not squid. Okay, where are we going? Well, let's go and have a wander. Nat don't know where she's going. She's just wandering around, I think. So, if you like your seafood, you'll be able to get plenty here. I know some people are a little bit hesitant about buying seafood at the market, but if you watch, huh? What?
Pork.
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 What you on about?
Pork.
Oh, pork leg. Yeah. So you got the pork leg soup. But the way to buy from the market is when you're wandering around, just look at what's cooking and you want to get it as it comes out of. A bit of noise going on with the firecrackers there in the background. So you want to get your food as it literally comes out of the fryer or whatever they're using to cook the food. As soon as they put it on the bench or wherever they're putting the food, that's the time to buy it because you know it's fresh. Yeah, dessert that I like. Normally, oh, 8 for 100 there, Nat. That's the cheapest I've seen. 8 for 100. It's normally 3 for 50, so you get 6 for 100. Well, there they've got 8, extra 2. Go on then. Oh, yeah, okay. So that's after these little coconut cakes. Oh, this famous, is it? Where's this one from?
Huh? I'm not sure where he
Where he come from? It's famous, but you're not sure where they come from. Okay, so you can see there yourself the coconut cakes. You can see all the coconut just over there, and they make it into where are the actual coconuts? I think they've run out. That's why there's a queue. They've run out. They're making them now. They're not cooked. That's why there's a queue. People are waiting to get them nice and fresh when they've just come off the cooking apparatus. We'll come back and get some. Yeah, there's a fair queue there. They're popular. Yeah, I know. Well, we can always come back. So you can see now what I went about these small pop-up restaurants. They've got a few of these. So if you prefer to sit down and have something, you can dine at one of these pop-up restaurants. The funfair's normally over the back. And then there's the concert area as well. You can see quite a significant queue on that particular stall. Come on then. Lots and lots of choices when it comes to food, popcorn. Let's have a look. 3 for 100, that's not bad. Normally I pay 25 baht a bag at a small local market, so that's the same prices as the small local markets. So you can see yourself the prices are not tourist prices. If you were in one of the tourist areas, you'd be paying a lot more than that. And you've got pets there. Obviously, if you're living out here, you're an expat. You've got birds. But they've got just about everything you can think of on this market, whether you're looking for souvenirs, practical stuff like belts and wallets, bags. If you want a massage, they've got people to massage on the market. But I will say one word of caution. The only time I've been bad from having a massage was when I had one at Saffron Hin market. So when you take a massage on the market, just a word of caution there, because obviously if the people have got a shop, they're more likely to be trained and know what they're doing, because if they're giving bad massage, they're not going to have any business, they're not going to have people come back. The markets here after 10 days are gone, so sometimes you get people on the markets that are not exactly skilled, so just keep that in mind. Little tip for you, I've only ever been bad once off a massage, but it did make me quite ill actually, because of course they're playing around with pressure points on your body, and if they get it wrong, it can upset your body's rhythm, and I think that's what happened to me, to be honest, and it put me off having a massage on the markets. They are very, very cheap. Another one of these restaurants, you can see that I'm not sure what they're cooking, maybe soup or something. Let's go and have a bit. Nose. Yeah, some sort of soup. And you can dive into one of them and grab some food, quite cheap. Cheap way of eating. But you can see yourself the choice they've got here is massive. Now when you go further in the market the other way, they have all the mobile phone cases, electric goods, headphones and stereos, and all sorts of electrical items. They have furniture here. I don't know why Nat's come up here, to be honest, because this is the way out of the market.
I don't know, you say walk.
Yeah, I didn't say walk out the market. We would have been better off walking into the market. Yeah. Dopsalopsala you in a minute, huh? Going the wrong way. So just for your reference, this isn't a night market. Once it officially opens, this is on all day long. So it normally, I mean, there's vendors here all the time, but normally it starts around 1 o'clock and then goes on till 10, 11 o'clock at night. Depends on the vendors really. So it doesn't really matter what time of day you come. You're going to be able to get something from the market or have a look around. Some, not all the stalls will be open, obviously in the morning. Watch where I'm walking. So we've moved further down now because now actually went left at the coconut shop where they're making those little coconut cakes when we should have turned, no, she turned right, sorry, when we should have turned left. I'm getting confused myself. But you can see now they've got clothing and different stuff that you can have a look around. What are we doing now? Lots and lots of stalls to pick from, of course, depending on what you're looking for. T-shirts, football strips, toys for the kids. There's jewellery here, hats and bags. Just about everything you can think of. And of course this market, you're going to be able to haggle a bit as well over the price. So you might be able to get a few bargains if you're good at haggling. But generally it's not expensive here. Now looking at the jewellery there. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if so, please check out the description. Don't forget to give it a like. If you haven't already subscribed, then please consider subscribing to the channel. Me and Nat are now going to go off and look at some food and have something to eat, but this is a great market to visit should you be on the island during the month of February. And that's it. I will see you very soon on the next video. Thanks for watching.